I am on a mission. Grocery store prices are getting ridiculous. I mean, look at that price, or even that price. But what if I told you that there's a solution? A place where prices are cheaper. In fact, they're only $1.25. They eventually got hit with inflation. So for the next 100 hours, I will be eating nothing but food that comes from Dollar Tree. And the timer starts now. Oh. I almost fell. That was embarrassing. The bags are secure. These two bags right here, $15.50. I'm curious to see how many meals I'm gonna get out of those two bags, because one thing I noticed when I was in there is not only are the prices lower in there, but so is the quantity that you're getting. So let's get home and let's officially start the eating part of this video. I am now home and it is time for meal number one. Would you like to know what was on the menu? I will be having a quesadilla. It's like a frozen quesadilla that I got from there, and you can put it in the air fryer. I'm curious. And this is one of those things that I wouldn't buy unless I was doing this video, because I have tortillas and I have cheese. So I could have just made one myself for cheaper, honestly, if you do the math on it. And then we have a lobster egg roll. Yes, this is quite an interesting international mix of foods we have going on right now. Here's our quesadilla. After air frying it, it's a little like crunchy, if you listen. And the inside of it's quite interesting. This is what it looked like frozen on the inside. Interesting. And then after being cooked, it doesn't look that different. It looks exactly the same, but charred. That's actually not bad at all. The tortilla is a little thick, so you get a little bit too much tortilla. But honestly, the flavor is pretty nice. It's got a little bit of spice to it. While I'm absolutely going to town on this quesadilla, let me explain the real reason I'm doing this. This is my wife and/or best friend, Andrea. She's the love of my life, and there's nothing I want to do more than make her a fancy dinner. But it's also the first week of the month, and if you know anything about that, it means bills. So in an effort to make her the cheapest, fanciest dinner I can, I'm doing this challenge so that I can find the best possible meal. All right, now back to the pre-made quesadilla. I'm not ranking Dollar Tree food in this video, but if I was, it would be like a 6.5, maybe 7 out of 10. But then we have the lobster egg roll that is already cold because I let it sit for too long. It does have a lobstery taste to it, and I really love lobster. You know, when I was younger, I actually used to get these all the time. That's why I picked it out for this video, because I knew I liked it. But I think my taste buds have changed since the last time I got this. When I put it into perspective, that was a $2.50 meal I just ate, and for that much money, that was a decent amount of food, so I'm pretty happy. I would definitely consider those two of like the gems of Dollar Tree. You know what's not a gem of Dollar Tree? The fact that their frozen aisle is pretty much all $5 now. Both of those were some of the only $1.25 frozen items I could find. $5 here, $5 there, $5. It's like a Subway commercial in like 2006. Also, another thing, that's how much it used to cost to get a foot-long sub. Okay, this might be exaggerating, but now $5 gets you these items. What is happening? Moral of the story is that plate feels like it's gonna fill me up until it's snack time, so I'll see you for snack time. It is now a couple hours later, and that means it's snack time. Oh yeah, you got the pipes today. For snack time, I figured I would put you guys onto something, and we would eat something that I ate all the time in my childhood. This is a very complicated process, so try to keep up. First off, you reach into your pantry and grab your Vienna sausages. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. You're gonna ever so slightly accidentally open the entire can, and then close the lid and dump out the juices. Warning, they do smell bad, but that's okay. After you pour out the juices, you're going to dump all 7 of the sausages onto your favorite finest china. You might be thinking, Nate, that's not gonna be enough to fill you up for a snack. It's just 7 sausages. Well, that's when you go over and grab your favorite butter knife, the best one you can find. And you're gonna cut all those bad boys in half. Now you have 14 sausages. Math. Oh yeah. You still might be thinking, but I don't want to just eat canned sausages. Well, that's when you grab your club crackers. And then you go over to where your sausages are and you realize that, man, someone beat this box up. And I don't know how that happened. It was just like that at Dollar Tree. So you pour out all the crackers, and now we get serious. You take one of your club crackers, as so. You put the sausage on top of the cracker, and there you go. Now you have sausage and a cracker. There's something really good about low quality meat, let me tell you. I haven't bought these since I became an adult. I really love this video so far. The crackers are not good. Like, these things taste like dust. But the sausages, oh dude, these are so good. I could eat these without crackers. I used to sit at the kitchen table all the time, and me and my dad would open up a can of Vienna sausages, and we'd split them. Man, I love my dad for lots of reasons. He's a great guy. And this is one of the reasons, this creation that he came up with. Okay, I don't know if he came up with it, but he showed it to me. So far, this challenge is nothing. It ain't even a challenge. That's probably foreshadowing to the fact that it's about to become a challenge. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm just gonna grocery shop at the dollar store from now on. While working, I decided to watch the Bengals preseason game, as a good Ohioan boy does. And then I had the thought, man, I'm kind of hungry. Dinner time! Ladies and gentlemen, I don't mean to get you too excited, but we're having pizza for dinner. It's a really tiny pizza. As you can see, it's like the size of my face. This is like Dollar Tree's knockoff version of like those 3-minute pizzas. Ooh, but this one only takes 2 minutes. I'm gonna put this in my microwave. I'll see you after it's done cooking. Well, here's my dinner for tonight, all cut up and pretty. Let's eat it. Actually, let me go check the score of the Bengals game first. Oh, heck yeah. They're winning 14-10 still. Big dubs. Hot. Oh my gosh. Hot. Ow. I didn't absorb an ounce of flavor in that bite. I just absorbed hot. You know what? I think that calls for a Dr. Pepper Zero. I didn't say this video was drinking only Dollar Tree stuff. I said it was eating. It's like the worst frozen pizza I've ever had. It's edible. I'll give it that. It's edible. But these were $1.25. And I'm pretty sure like Walmart brand 3-cheese pizza is not much more, if more expensive than this at all. So go with those. Don't go with Celeste or whatever the brand was. All in all, I make few guarantees in life, and I guarantee you this will not be part of the dinner I give my wife. Sorry about it. Although this isn't great, let me tell you one thing that was. I had a snack after my snack. These knockoff lemon Oreos are freaking fantastic. Dare I say I might eat these over regular Oreos? It low-key tastes like a lemon Sour Patch Kid. And I'm not mad at that. You get 36 cookies for $1. I'm just saying, Oreos are like $4 for however many you get. But I don't know if it's 36. I'll see you on day 2, unless I decide to eat anything else tonight. Good morning, cutie pies. That was weird. I should never do that again. I woke up this morning and let's just say that I definitely felt the fact that I ate only dollar store food for a whole day. You could probably say that's dramatic. I just woke up extremely like groggy and like foggy. I don't know how to explain it. I had brain fog. So to try to fix that part, I had a Celsius and played a little bit of college football so I could live out every man's dream. To be a college football coach. Is that every man's dream? And then my wife asked me to make her breakfast, which is kind of hard to do when like I'm only eating dollar store food and she's eating normal food. But regardless, I pushed on and I made it and I looked at it and I thought, man, this looks really good because I'm a breakfast chef. I just am. Then I played a little bit of Fortnite with her and here we are. Breakfast/lunchtime. We're like 26 hours into this at this point. And then I decided for my lunch today, I was gonna have a barbecue chicken sandwich, which comes in a box that has plastic in it, that has the sandwich in it. I don't know why, but that just doesn't feel very efficient or environmental at all. It's like a waste of cardboard. Regardless, I put that really tiny sandwich in the microwave. I mean, look how tiny it is. And I just sat there, patiently waiting for my moment to eat said chicken sandwich.
It's not about you, their own internal dreams. Leave them.
And now you are caught up on how my morning has went. But I got my Dr. Pepper Zero and I have my food, so let's dig in. For my side dish, I have this can of Pringles. The fact that you can get Pringles for $1.25, honestly, great deal. A little bit stale, but just stale enough to where it's kind of nice. And now it's sandwich time. This thing really is tiny, and the bread is like really floury, which I didn't even know would be a thing. There's a severe lack of actual barbecue sauce on this thing. Like, it looks really dry. Oh. Oh my gosh. Well, hold on, that's good. Hold on a dang second. I gotta stand up for exaggeration here. That's good. Okay, it's not like mind-boggling, but it's way better than I thought it was gonna be. So far, this might be one of the front runners for items I use at the end of the video. My only complaint, I'm putting that in quotes, complaint, is that there's no cheese on this. I easily could have put cheese on it, but I didn't get cheese from the dollar store, and that would be cheating. I'm gonna finish eating this, but I'll see you guys for snack time. I have a very funny snack coming up that has a lot to do with this. Dr. Pepper, you know? I simply don't think you're ready for what I'm about to show you. Guys, it is officially snack time. And I just told you a couple seconds ago in the video that this snack is related to Dr. Pepper. Now, how is it related to Dr. Pepper? Is it its cousin? Is it its sister? I thought it was funny for that joke. But let me tell you how it's related to Dr. Pepper. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. It is a Dr. Pepper flavored meat stick. It actually says it's inspired by Dr. Pepper, but like I imagine that means it's Dr. Pepper flavored. I'm not normally a meat stick kind of guy, but I guess today I'm gonna have to be. Also, this thing's huge. There's a lot of Dr. Pepper meat right next to me right now. I mean, look at this thing. First, we try our controlled variable, Dr. Pepper. Always good. It's never been bad. And now we try the meat stick. I've kind of been pushing this off if you can't tell. Let's try it. I'm done being a baby about it. Yeah, not good. Not good at all. It's kind of like bacon ice cream where you could see where the concept came from, but then you put it together and you realize you shouldn't have done that. It's got like a hint of Dr. Pepper at the end. And then other than that, it's a sweet piece of meat, which doesn't add up. It's not natural. Well, snack time's over. I'm gonna try to wash down that taste out of my mouth. Yeah, no, that still doesn't help. I will say I am actually genuinely excited for dinner tonight because it's the first meal of the video that I actually kind of planned out. And it's not like egg roll with quesadilla, which is just a weird combination in general. It syncs together. So I'll sync back up with you at dinner. That was good. That was really good. I need to work on my transitions in between clips because honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to say right now. So I'm just going to keep it 100% with you. I'm hungry, so we're going to speed run this part. We have teriyaki ramen noodles. And it's the same brand that makes these ramen noodles, but I don't know, it looked fancier, so I thought I would try them. And then we have a shrimp egg roll. I don't know why I'm throwing everything on the table. It just seemed like a good idea. It's the same brand as the lobster egg roll that we had on day 1. I know I said we're speed running this part, but I wanted to still give you the update. We're currently on hour like 31 of doing this. And my stomach doesn't feel bad, and honestly, I feel kind of normal today. Comes with a packet of healthy stuff, so actually follow me. In the trash. So apparently I put the seasoning in the thing before filling it with water. I feel like that's not how I normally do things, but okay. And then I have to shake it. Shake it like a Polaroid picture. Oh my gosh, I read it wrong. That's what I was supposed to do with the healthy stuff that I threw away. And then I just gotta microwave it for 4 minutes after already screwing it up. Let's try this out. The food is ready, and I put you at a very high, awkward angle. Just because it sounded like fun. Oh man. I think I filled the ramen too much. This is a brand new microwave. Like literally got it last week. And just like that, with a little bit of chaos and a little bit of overfilling my ramen noodles, we have an egg roll in ramen noodles. I didn't want to get like a plate or something for the egg roll because I didn't want to either have to do dishes or waste a paper plate. Hot, oh my god, hot! My tongue hurts. But like this one doesn't taste low quality. It tastes like a normal egg roll with like a shrimp-y taste. I don't know, that's the best I really got. I'm extremely curious about these noodles though, because I definitely added the seasoning packet way before I was supposed to. But allegedly these are teriyaki ramen noodles, so let's give it a shot. Yeah, this tastes no better than the other ramen noodles. This is honestly the same quality as this. And this took a lot of extra steps, like having healthy stuff in it. Why are we doing that? Like there's no teriyaki taste. It's just wet noodles. I do feel like I've cheated the system up to this point because I've just been getting pre-made food and then putting it either in the microwave or my air fryer. But when I go back to Dollar Tree to pick up the rest of the stuff that I need for this challenge, I think I'm gonna get like ingredients and try to make something out of $1 ingredients. So yeah, for sure tomorrow I'm gonna try to go get some stuff that I actually have to make something with rather than pre-made stuff. And I'm gonna finish eating this. I don't know of a good transition to do here, so I'm just gonna do a time lapse of me eating this and then it's gonna be like, good morning, day 3. Deal? I did end up having a snack. I had some more Vienna sausages and crackers while I watched SmackDown. And then after work, I had some more Dollar Tree knockoff lemon Oreo things while I watched some YouTube. And that leads us to the morning. This was the first day of this video that I have been able to poop. After my first bowel movement of the first 2 days, I made a Celsius and I let my dog outside. When she came back in, she told me she wanted to tell you guys something.
Please subscribe so my dad can afford to buy me more treats.
And now we're here, not even 50 hours into this challenge yet. Oh my gosh, that's not even halfway. Wait a second. This is not a Dollar Tree. Let me try to figure something out about that. And now we're at a Dollar Tree. I saw another YouTuber try this, and I thought it was kind of a fun effect, but I actually don't think it looked that cool. I think I wasted my money on poster board. As stated yesterday, I am... Oh, whoa, camera's falling. As stated earlier in the video, I am now at Dollar Tree again to get the remaining groceries for the last 50 hours or so of this video. I'm actually at a different Dollar Tree now. This one's much bigger, and it's next to a Value City Furniture. Value all around. The side mission to the mission is that I also want to get stuff to make meals rather than just getting frozen meals. So I went inside, and I was dumbfounded by why I didn't go to this Dollar Tree first. It's freaking huge compared to the other one. Look how much more freezer stuff they had. I could have been eating real good the last couple days, but instead I went to the other one. Although I did have one pet peeve, this Dollar Tree was just selling name brand stuff at name brand prices. Like, what's the point of being a Dollar Tree if you're gonna sell not $1 stuff? But now I'm home and I can finally say this: bag secured, period. You guys remember that TikTok trend? Everything you see in my hand cost a grand total of $20.50. One of the items was just a cleaning utensil for my kitchen, so knock that down by $1.50. We spent 19 bucks. I can't do the math off the top of my head, but that means we've spent this much thus far. One thing I did buy is Fiji water. I'm shocked to see they had Fiji water there. How good is it? Is it really gonna change my life? Is it gonna change the way I drink water? You can really taste the fact that it's just water. Anyway, I'm really hungry and it's officially time for me to become a chef. It's time for me to cook. Ladies and gentlefish, I'm going to be trying to make chicken tacos using canned chicken. Canned chicken has always kind of scared me because I have chicken breasts in my freezer for whenever I want chicken. But if I took that out of the freezer and left it out for a couple days, that'd be dangerous. That's not good. So why is this safe? Because this doesn't need refrigerated. Someone tell me in the comments. And while you write that comment, it's time to cook. I started off by draining the chicken, which is a weird phrase I never thought I would have to say. And as you can tell by my face there, it does not smell good. Not at all. After I drained the chicken, I went ahead and put it in a bowl. Always need a good bowl. And then I just dumped some taco seasoning on it. And the taco seasoning, by the way, is also from Dollar Tree, so I'm not cheating. And I just gave it a good mix until it looks seasoned, I think. Honestly, I don't know. Don't come to me for cooking advice. And then I put my tortillas that I also got from Dollar Tree in a pan. And I pulled out the cheese. Kind of. It says it's a pasteurized cheese product. I would imagine it would just say cheese if it was real cheese. So I sprinkled that on top of the tortillas just to get a little bit of melty cheese action going. And then I did a little bit of a dance, gave myself a dance break, if you will. And then it was time to cook the chicken. Now, I did put it in a pan, and then I looked at the can, and the can said the chicken is pre-cooked. So honestly, I just warmed up the chicken. I didn't actually cook it. And at the end, we get an amazing product that looks like this. On a paper plate. I'm not very fancy. But for like less than $1.50, we got chicken tacos. Look at that. Chicken taco. Listen. It's not great, but for chicken that came out of a can and cheese that's probably not real, it's pretty decent. And it's a corn tortilla, and I don't care if you disagree, corn tortillas are the way to go every single time. They have the best flavor, but this is not half bad at all. I kind of didn't manage my time well today because I now am faced with a little bit of a decision. My father-in-law came over yesterday, and the first thing he says to me is your lawnmower not working? So clearly my grass needs mowed, and that was his way of telling me. My other dilemma is I was really hoping to read the Bible today, and I haven't gotten a chance to do that. And I also have to start work here in about an hour. So I think what I'm gonna do is the responsible thing. I'm gonna change my clothes. It's really hot outside. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna mow my yard. Psych! No way! My grass will still be there tomorrow. It'll just be a little bit taller, but I need to get closer to God right now. For full transparency, I'm framing as if I'm reading the Bible in this moment, but I'm actually not. I actually am going to read the Bible, but I'm gonna do it off camera. And you should read yours too, because God sent his son Jesus Christ down to this earth to die for our sins, and the only thing he asked for in return is for us to have a relationship with him and to spread the good news. And one of, if not the best way to grow your relationship with God is reading his word. Do not let this book become a collector of dust. And this is not calling anybody out. This is honestly calling myself out, because a lot of times this turns into a collector of dust. I'm gonna stop filming myself framing as if I'm reading the Bible now, and I'm gonna go actually do it. And I'll see you guys for snack time or dinner time. Whichever comes first, I don't know. Snack time. Yeah, it's snack time. I'm in a hoodie now, by the way. Anyway, I'm not exactly hungry, but I am snacky, if that makes sense. And I think more than anything, I really just want to know what Dollar Tree queso tastes like. Oh, it's already liquidy. Don't act shocked by me saying that. You ever went to a Mexican restaurant and taken queso home with you and then like put it in the fridge and it like solidifies? I expected it to be like that, but this is already liquidy. Liquid cheese. I just filled this thing to the actual brim. Now it's time to microwave this and then stare at the microwave for an intense shot. We also have chips from Dollar Tree. Like I said, entire video from Dollar Tree. You're catching on. Dude, that's really good for being only $1.25. Like, I was sketched out at first, but honestly, as long as this doesn't give me food poisoning, it's pretty solid. It's been about 10 more minutes, and I've been sitting here working and munching on this cheese sauce right here, and I have to change what I said about it. There's zero, like, real flavor to this. At first, I was just, like, amazed, but now I'm sitting here realizing that there is nothing but cheese here. Like, no seasoning, nothing. Guys, it's dinner time, and I'm now in the office. I have an everything bagel hot dog, which is odd in its own, and a cheese pizza egg roll. Yeah, that's my dinner tonight. Very healthy. I will say, that's one caveat of this challenge thus far. I don't think I've eaten a single thing that classifies as healthy. Anywhere near that, actually. And in case you forgot, we are eating all this food to try to figure out what kind of fancy meal we're gonna make for my wife. It tastes like a Hot Pocket, but an egg roll at the same time. All right, let's get into this everything bagel seasoned hot dog. I love everything bagel seasoning, so this should be pretty good. I also love hot dogs. Love me a good glizzy. It tastes like a hot dog that was on the grill. But I will either see you guys for a late night snack or in the morning for breakfast, where tomorrow we're actually going to have breakfast. For the first time in this video, breakfast food. When I woke up this morning, I actually didn't feel that bad at all, like groggy or anything. So I had a Celsius and I went to church. By the way, if you're looking for a church, here's the one that I go to. They do live streams in case you wanted to watch on a Sunday or Thursday. But while I was at church, we officially reached the part of the challenge where I am tired of eating Dollar Tree food. But with that being said, I promised you the first breakfast of this video. And that's what I delivered today. This is a breakfast burrito. It was considered an XXL breakfast burrito. It is not very XXL, let me tell you that much. It's about a normal size burrito. And I didn't think about sides when I was shopping. I just don't do that. So for my side, we're gonna have knockoff Funyuns, or sorry, onion flavored rings. Let's find out if it's any good though. Hot. It's all right. If you've ever had like a frozen burrito that you put in the microwave, they all taste the same, to be 100% honest with you. Not great, not bad, definitely not gonna be used at the end of the video though. We also have to try some of these onion flavored rings, so let's open the bag. That was actually a really easy bag to open. They don't smell like Funyuns, but are they the same taste? Let's find out. Distinctively different, but close enough to where if you gave me a bowl of these, instead of Funyuns, I really wouldn't be that mad. And that's saying a lot because I am a Funyun fanatic. It kind of has like the texture of a cheese puff. With that being said, you know the deal. I'll see you guys at lunch or for a snack, whichever comes first. It's voiceover time. I played some Fortnite with my wife. We definitely won every single game that we played, and I won't let you believe otherwise. And while we were doing that, I was absolutely crushing those fake Funyuns. No, seriously, I actually ate almost the entire bag just in one Fortnite session. Around 80 hours in, I was getting a little hungry, so I decided to make a TV dinner. And the reason I'm voiceovering this is because my wife and I were watching season 2 of Wednesday at this moment. It was our only shared off day this week, so I was making sure to spend intentional time with her. And instead of me telling you what I thought about it, I thought it'd be better if I gave you my Gordon Ramsay impression. It was bland, dreadful, tasteless. I'm sorry, I'll never do another impression again, my bad. But yeah, it was not very tasty, and the chicken tenders were not very crispy, or crispy at all. And you would also think by now I would learn that food is hot when it comes out of the microwave, but I didn't. I burnt myself, again. Hot, oh my god. And just to show how hot it got, you could see my glasses fogging up. If it wasn't obvious already, I did not like that banquet TV dinner, and I will probably never have one again. That was terrible. And since the only thing I just had was a little bit of mac and cheese and 3 baby chicken tenders that weren't crispy, I threw some of that cheese product from earlier on top of some tortilla chips, and then I microwaved it, and boom, we basically had nachos. The nachos did upset my stomach approximately 4 seconds after putting them in my mouth, but for the time being, it was definitely better than the TV dinner was. And that brings us to now, the last morning of this video. We're actually in the final hours, the Avengers Endgame, if you will. Hypothetically, I could just not eat again for the next 5 hours, and then boom, challenge is over, video's over. Thanks, guys. Thank you for watching. But no, we ain't doing that. It's time for breakfast. We're gonna be having pasta with Alfredo sauce for breakfast. I know it's a weird combination, but that's what we're gonna do today. So why don't we get to cooking? I don't know why I did a twirl, but it looked like it'd be fun. We are going to be having penne pasta. This is a lot of pasta for $1, by the way. And to go with our penne pasta, we have Alfredo sauce that is mildly concerning to me because it's in one of these non-perishable cans. I have never seen Alfredo sauce in one of these cans before. I'm more used to seeing Alfredo sauce in a jar like this. Glass, needs refrigerated. This doesn't. And I don't know if that's safe or not, but we're gonna do it. And of course we have to have Texas toast alongside our pasta. 6 pieces for $1.25. If these are any good, this might be one of the steals of the video. Yes, I'm aware the dishes need to be done. Please don't comment about that. Without further ado, let's start the awesome cooking montage. I know you're gonna love it. It's gonna be great. You ever just hit a dance move while you're waiting for your pasta water to heat up? I said this was going to be an awesome cooking montage, and that is because I did not consider the fact that making pasta is essentially just watching water boil. I chimed in with the haven't you people ever heard of. I just feel like I'm sitting here and waiting for something to happen. I don't know how many people who watch me are basketball fans, but stirring like this makes me feel like James Harden. There's the pasta right there. The sauce is like extremely creamy. More creamy than the one that I normally use. Well, let's find out if it's any good. Can you make good pasta from Dollar Tree? Let's find out. It's definitely not the best thing I've made, but like, it's pasta. It's exactly what you expect, although wouldn't recommend eating this for breakfast. This is a really weird breakfast. Now, what about garlic bread? I don't even really know how much I spend on garlic bread normally, but 6 pieces for $1.25 seems kind of too good to be true. Oh, dude, that's incredible. That's really good. That might be the best side item I've made thus far. What? Overall, this is a solid meal, and I'm not mad at it. It was quick, it was easy. I mean, I danced while I cooked it. I'm 99% sure that I'm gonna have lunch today before this challenge is over, which means we have one more Dollar Tree item slash meal to have together. This is an emotional moment. Sorry, I'm still eating the garlic bread. It's really solid. But I'm gonna finish this off camera, and I'll see you for lunch. It is time for the final meal of the video. While I was in between meals, I got a text from my mom saying, hey, we're all going to a Mexican restaurant. You wanna go? I had to explain, I'm in the middle of a food challenge, but I'll come sit with you, I guess. I got nothing better to do. My wife's at work, so I'm just kind of chilling at home with the dog. So I went there, everyone had their food, and I sat there and stared at the chips and salsa because that is my weakness, honestly. But do not fret, I would never cheat on a challenge. I never have, I never will. So now I'm home, and it's lunchtime in the Kraft household, and we are eating an XXL bean and cheese burrito. It was $1.25 like every other item, and it's really not that big. It's not that XXL, if you will. While this was cooking, we officially reached 100 hours. Which I think technically that would mean I don't have to eat this, but I am going to. Without further ado, let's try the bean and cheese burrito. Okay. All right. This sucks. I think the thing that really kills it for me, more than anything, and it was the same story with the breakfast burrito, a frozen tortilla microwaved just isn't good, especially not when it's some sort of mass-produced tortilla. I've had way better, I've had way worse, but that is the final meal of the video. I have a lot of decisions that I have to make, and tomorrow I'm gonna be making my wife the most fancy, the most delicious Dollar Tree meal possible. But until then, I'm going to my parents' house to go swim at their pool. It's a nice day out here in Ohio. So I'm gonna show you guys some B-roll shots of that, just because I thought it'd be fun to include in the video. I don't know, this kind of seemed like fun. And then directly after that will be the grand reveal. What is the best meal you can make at Dollar Tree?
Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon' love you like summer 15. Hold tight, 'cause I know that we're changing, but I will be forever young in your arms. Tell the story about you and me. Of our love, she gon' love you like summer 15.
Welcome to the end of the video. Before we get rolling, I just want to say you should follow me on Instagram at TheNateCraft. I post pictures of my dog on my Instagram story all the time, and I just want you guys to see my dog. Now, are you ready to see the meal that I made my wife? Wait, really? Oh, that's too kind. Okay, I'll show you. Starting off with the entree, I decided on, drum roll please, the barbecue chicken sandwich from day 2 that came in a box and also made me stand up in all of the dramatic fashion that I could. This was a tough decision. It literally came between this and the chicken tacos because those were also quite tasty, but the chicken tacos didn't taste good enough to make me want to stand up and be like, whoa, that's good. And now for the side. I decided on, no drum roll this time, garlic bread. Dude, that garlic bread was so freaking tasty. It also totally doesn't go with the sandwich, but I'm just going with what I thought the best side that I had was. And then I chose 2 snacks to go along with the meal because honestly, I couldn't decide between the 2 best ones. For snack, numero uno, I decided on the fake Funyuns from day 4. I feel like it would have been downright disrespectful if I didn't include those after I ate the entire bag in one Fortnite session. And for the other snack, I had to go with the cookies from day 1, 2, 3. I think I ate them just about every day. And these things right here were hands down the best value we got throughout the entire video. 36 cookies for $1.25. So with that being said, I put everything on one plate because it's one meal. And I asked my beautiful, lovely wife to give me thumbs up or thumbs down reactions. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go through her thoughts. She started off with the garlic bread and she gave me a little meh reaction. And I honestly think that's kind of disrespectful because I thought that was really good. She didn't even give a thumbs up or thumbs down. She said it was mid. Then she moved on to the onion flavored rings and we got a nod of approval and a thumbs up for these ones. And then with the lemon cookies, they got a very, very similar reaction to the onion flavored rings, as they should have. W wife, comment it down below right now, W wife. And for the grand finale, the barbecue chicken sandwich. She thought it was so good, she chuckled after she took a bite of it. It should go without saying, it got a thumbs up. Considering there was not a single thumbs down, the worst we got was a meh. A mid, if you will. I'm gonna go ahead and say that my Dollar Tree experience was wife approved. If you made it this far, at least 30 minutes into the video, I ask 2 things of you. A, subscribe if you haven't already, because if you like this video, you're gonna like all the videos I've already made and all the ones that I'm going to make. And the second thing I ask is comment that you made it this far. I just wanna know who's watching all 30 minutes of this. Thank you guys for all the love and support recently. I'm having a fantastic time. And don't forget, Jesus loves you. Have a fantastic day, everybody.